Good afternoon and welcome to Techopia. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you are here, you are in the right place. We are here at the Bayview Yards and we are here showcasing a variety of phenomenal entrepreneurs. And I also have some co-hosts today as well. So let me just quickly introduce the phenomenal group of individuals I have here. First, I'll start off right next to me on my left-hand side. We got Kelly Ashcroft, which is the program coordinator for the summer company here at Invest Ottawa. Thank you for joining us today, Kelly. To my right, we got Emily Shaw, which is from Emily Shaw, which is actually an alumni of the summer company program itself. So we're going to talk a little bit to Emily. And then, of course, to her right, we got Kyle Bones with an S, which is our alumni relations officer with the University of Ottawa's Faculty of Engineering. So thank you so much for joining us today. Kyle is going to be my co-host today, so he has some questions as well, and it's very pertinent because we are at this stage of the year where students are slowing down a little bit and kind of prepping for the summer, and we're wondering what they should be doing over the summer. So we're going to talk a little bit about how productive and proactive you can be over the summertime. So we're going to talk about today's summer company program. And let's start with you first, Kelly. Give us a little bit of insight. Firstly, what is the summer company program? What does this program really entail?
So the Summer Company program is funded through the Government of Ontario, and it's been running for almost 20 years now. It's been extremely successful. I was actually a participant myself 4 years ago, and now I'm on the other side, which is really fantastic. The program basically provides a $3,000 grant to students who are interested in starting a business over the summer. The program includes business training on a bunch of different topics, such as e-commerce, content creation, marketing, sales, customer service, pitching, you name it, we probably cover it. The grant is split into two disbursements. The first $1,500 comes through for startup costs for the business, and the second $1,500 at the end of the program upon completion is kind of an award for the student, and they can invest it into their business if they'd like afterwards, or spend it however they'd like. But they come meet us every second week for training, and we go over different topics, as I mentioned, and they also get mentorship throughout the program. Yeah.
So once again, a clear opportunity of how we're, kind of supporting from a grassroots level all the way up and kind of warming them up for entrepreneurship, which is great. So as I said today's episode is brought to you by the University of Ottawa's Faculty of Engineering and my co-host here, Kyle. Kyle, I'm going to let you ask a question here for the young lady, as once again, it's kind of interesting because there's some connection between University of Ottawa.
Yeah, so first of all, we have one of our grads here. It's Alumni Week for everyone who's watching, and we're really excited because we have so many startups and so many entrepreneurs in Ottawa that are from the University of Ottawa, so it's really exciting for us to be part of this today. But for someone like you took your passion and you decided to turn that into business. Why did you go that route?
Well, for me, it made a lot of sense because I'm somebody who would prefer to work for myself than for anyone else. I've got that kind of, I'm sure I would be able to work for somebody else, but I haven't done it in a very long time. So I prefer to guide my own life in that way. And I've been studying guitar since I was 5, and I've been building guitars since I was 5 as well. So it kind of seemed like a natural progression to turn that into what I would do for the rest of my life. Also, it was a really good opportunity to turn what I've been doing in school into a summer work by doing the summer company program. Rather than looking for some alternative kind of a work, I could just use what I'd been learning in school and put it to good use and learn about the business side of things. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to come over here to you, Kelly. We're here at Bayview Yards, and obviously Invest Ottawa has always run the summer company program. We already know this is a hub for entrepreneurship, but maybe you can share with us what is so great about. And I know this program is pretty much filled up for this here, but maybe you can share with us, even the excitement that is surrounding this about having the summer company with Invest Ottawa here at Bayview Yards. I mean, what is the benefits of all of that here?
Absolutely. So we're definitely in the best one-stop business acceleration shop here. there's many perks to having the summer company program here, but some of them include the mentorship aspect that I mentioned. So we pull from seasoned entrepreneurs in the area to come through and mentor the participants in the program. And a lot of these mentors actually end up being some of the companies that incubate here in our space, or companies that we've worked with previous programs. Another perk, obviously, is the fabulous space that we have here. They can work in interactive activities in the building, and we'll be hosting, hopefully, a trade show event in our foundry in the building. So we'll have some updates on there, and we have a great team that helps promote the program and our services, and we'll be talking about the participants in the program throughout the summer. So keep an eye out for that, but we'll be very active in the building throughout the summer.
Fantastic. Now I'm going to quickly, Kyle, I know this is a pretty exciting week for the Faculty of Engineering as well, and for just in general Alumni Week that's happening. So maybe you can give us a little bit of update, because coming up on Friday is a big event as well, which is actually very pertinent in general with tech. So give us a little bit of update on that.
Yes, definitely. Well, all this week the university has activities for their alumni for different areas, from cybersecurity to AI. But for our faculty, we're putting on an event called Ottawa Innovates, from thesis to startup. And the idea with this is we're going to have a pitch competition with tech startups that are spun out of our research teams, so that we'll put them in front of a couple of serial entrepreneurs and investors, in front of a crowd, kind of get their feet wet, jump in there. Best part for us is we get to see our students shine, and best part for them is that the winners go home with cash prizes and campus bragging rights. So it's exciting for us, and it's all part of the way the University of Ottawa is really promoting themselves as an entrepreneurial hub, as a startup center. So for our faculty, it's exciting, and for the University of Ottawa being Alumni Week, you know what, it's a week where we have thousands and thousands of alumni that make their way back to campus for a variety of events. So feel free to stop on by all week, visit the website at uottawa.ca/alumni, and find the Alumni Week information.
Yeah, it really looks like a great opportunity just to celebrate that, and of course just bring everybody together, and I'm sure some great conversations will be spurred through that. Now for you, Ms. Emily, just another question for you. Being a part of Summer Company obviously is a great experience. You get mentorship, you get guidance along the way, you get to, once again, build on your passion. What I want to ask you is that maybe how has that now kind of set you up to take you further? I know you already started your business now. You are teaching guitar. You are making guitars. What is kind of the next steps for you? What would you like to see happen over the next 2, 3, 5 years from now?
Oh. Well, I started with the starter company, or the summer company program, which was great to get me started. I got all the headshots that I needed. I started my website and all the basic things. It was great. And then I went back to school, did the second year of my master's program, and then I was lucky enough to do the starter company program, also through Invest Ottawa, which gave me another grant to start a little bit more seriously, especially into my building side of things. So I used that to build both my teaching side of things by adding, I teach piano as well, so I bought a piano and a few other things, and I also built my my building part of my business by creating my workshop in my new home, which I bought around that time as well. So then since then, I guess it's been 2 years. I've been working since graduating, and I built my studio from, I started with like 10 students during the summer program, the summer company program, sorry. And now I have around 30. And so I'm basically at capacity as far as my teaching goes, which is wonderful. So I don't see that growing too much more in the next few years. I hope to continue to build and get more commissions through that. So I'll be working on that side of my business. And I'll be also building the side of my business that I perform in. So hopefully doing more concerts. I have a CD actually going to be coming out in about a year. So that's wonderful. So I got a grant through the Ontario Arts Council for that. And so I'll be doing more of that side of things. So more performing, more concerts. Yeah.
Wow. Goodness me. That's awesome. That's multi-talented on so many aspects as well. It's so wonderful to have an individual like you that's gone through the program that obviously is really utilizing, because that's what's wonderful about it. It is a great program, but you have to make it work. And you are a clear example of how it can be when you really use what is given to you, the mentorship, the funding that's along with it, and then of course following that natural progression. So thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations. Kyle, thank you very much for joining us. Very excited about Alumni Week, and of course coming up on May the 4th. Make sure you go to the University of Ottawa's Faculty of Engineering page and go and check out that as well. And thank you so much for joining us, Kelly, from the Summer Company. For those of you that's watching us, make sure that you go on to techopia.ca. Make sure you go and see what we have to offer for you, and make sure you stay up to speed with what's happening within the tech community, so you can see how we are taking over both locally and on a global perspective. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a nice day. Bye.